Hello and welcome to the creative part of the show. We are going to show you how you guys can get really creative and make these beautiful flowers for Valentine's Day. Okay, so what you will need is some tissue paper, which you can get for £1 with loads of different colours at the pound shop. Some old newspapers, a glue stick, which I'm pretty sure you'll find lying around the house, some cotton and some safety scissors. So let's get started. So I'm using 2 colours for this. You can just do 1 colour if you like, but I'm doing 2 colours for my flower. So first you cut a strip of tissue paper about 3 inches thick and go all the way to the end and make sure it's the same width all the way through. Now, as I said, you don't just have to use tissue paper, you can use crepe paper, which might be a bit better to be honest because it's a bit thicker. And then we do a slightly wider strip of this orange tissue paper, which is about 4 inches wide. So again, go all the way to the end. Don't worry if it's not really neat as well, because I'm not being very neat, as you can see. So if you take this yellow paper and fold it, and keep going all the way to the end. And then we do this one. So again, do the same with this, all the way to the end. Then if you get your scissors and just neaten these up, and do the same with this one. And now if you cut your petals, so if you cut the shape of your petals, so you cut your petals to that shape and do the same with this one. And then cut these bits off. Now you don't have to do these flowers just for Valentine's Day, you can always do them for Mother's Day if you haven't thought of a special present for your mum. So the next step is to make your stem. So you just get a bit of old newspaper, which I'm sure you can find lying around the house somewhere, and then if you cut this piece of paper about 5 inches wide or so, and then, so to make your stem, if you just roll it really tight, like make sure it's really tight, and just keep going to form a cone shape, and then you should have a cone shape like that, and then just stick the end. And then what we do is get our larger petals, just lay them out, and get our smaller petals and lay these out as well. There we go. And now what you need to do is just basically twist the end. You can see that's how we get the petal shape. Now once you've folded all of the ends, you need to get your glue stick and just glue the end here, and then take your petals around this stem, but fold as you're going round. So just keep going all the way around until all of the petals are around the stem. Then once you've finished bringing the petals round, you need to get your thread and just wrap it around the petals, last bit, and then knot it. Then you do the same with these. So again, do the same where you have to fold the petals. So again, if you get the cotton and then wrap it around and then tie it off. Okay, so now we're going to cut the tissue paper for the stem, so get a nice piece of green tissue paper. So if you cut it about 1 inch thick, and again, go all the way to the end, and then you glue the end and then just stick that down and then wrap it round the stem, the flower. And keep going around the stem until it's all covered in the green tissue paper. And then you just need to glue the end. And now we have a beautiful flower. So to make a nice flower pot for your beautiful flowers, all you need is a toilet roll like this one, and then just wrap it in some coloured tissue paper. And there we go, that's the end of our creative part of the show today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you've just had fun making lots of nice flowers.